First, it looks as if it's Starmer versus Farage. Following the Prime Minister's speech at the Labour Party conference yesterday, Sakir called Reform leader Nigel a snake oil merchant that doesn't believe in Britain and accused him of crossing a moral line. Farage quickly responded, saying Starmer is unfit to be the Prime Minister, an absolute disgrace, and that he will teach Starmer a lesson next May that British political history will never, ever forget. So, what do you think of that kind of language, Colleen?
Well, I'm glad you've come to me first with my political knowledge.
I thought we'd get it over with.
No, this won't take long. Do you know what I think? It reminds me of two kids constantly griping at each other. I'm worn out with it. I'm sick of it. Just shut up and do your jobs, please. Because it's driving me insane. And also, I'm on the fence with all of it. I don't really support either of them, sorry. But how long's he been in? 13 months?
15 months.
15 months. And we're expecting massive changes in 15 months. Give the man a break. Let him do his job. And if, when it comes to voting time, he hasn't done any of what he said he's going to do, then start moaning about it. But for now, it's been since he got in. Well, he's not done what he said. Well, he's only been in a week.
I mean, it's interesting you say that, though, Colleen, because, a big part of his speech was judge me, as we come to the next general election. If I haven't made your life better, then vote me out. He has said that. And I'm kind of where you are with this, in that it is getting a bit boring, just all the sort of name-calling, etc. But I would have to say, and I don't know how you feel about this, Jane and Mariella, I mean, as a citizen, I guess that's what I am, I'm getting fed up with it. As a journalist, I absolutely do want the press to hold all of our politicians to account. But we do seem to be getting stuck in the weeds of, did he call him a racist? Did he call the policy a racist? Is this racist or whatever? We're getting stuck in that rabbit hole.
It's causing so much anger
and
with
people
everyone.
just want their lives to improve.
But I think that's because we're allowing Nigel Farage to set the political agenda. And that's what I really don't understand. I don't understand...
When you say we, what do you mean by we?
As a culture, in the same way as Trump absolutely monopolises the media across the world now, and everyone's desperate for the next outrageous thing he says. And I think Keir Starmer responding to Nigel Farage in a like-for-like way is really unhelpful. I think that what the country really needs is a big, optimistic, bold view of what the future looks like that we can all get on board with, and constantly playing tit for tat with someone whose agenda has already, destabilised the country. Some of us, who didn't support Brexit would say.
I get that.
Now, but let me finish.
But we live in a representative democracy.
Now they're doing the same thing again and allowing Nigel Farage to take up all the oxygen. It's not to say that people shouldn't support him if they want to, but he isn't held.
Have you seen the polls?
He isn't held to the same account as other politicians.
But have you seen the polls?
Yes, of course I have.
So
but he's not
just Nigel Farage. I mean, Nigel Farage represents a huge chunk of people who,
you're arguing a different point. I'm not saying he doesn't represent a huge chunk of people.
I feel like I'm sitting between them.
I'm saying it's because he's been given a completely free ride and a populist platform, and Keir Starmer is engaging with him at the low level of insults rather than at an elevated level, as indeed the Conservatives are, of actually giving us some idea of where we're going as a nation. And that's what we need. We need optimism.
He spoke for an hour. He spoke for an hour about his vision. This is what is reported. The reality is there's a lot of people in this country who are saying at this moment, I like what Farage is saying. So, I mean, I don't know. Do you just ignore him? Does Keir Starmer just say, well, I know all you people like Nigel Farage, but I'm not talking to you. I am just going to go my own path.
Kate, I'm
is
just
that
saying
going to work? I don't know.
Reactive politics is not good. Actual politics with a vision is what we want. And the two of them reacting to each other constantly is just wearing,
I'm looking at Jane's beady eye over there. What are we saying, Jane? What are we saying?
I'm enjoying this. No, I mean, listen, we're part of the problem, right? Well, he talked for an hour. It's the Labour Party conference. And what are we talking about? We're talking about Starmer and Farage falling out, as is everybody else, and it's a missed opportunity for me. And I think that Labour would have done better to just... What is the best way to make somebody seem irrelevant to you? Don't mention them. So I think if you stand on a platform where you just bang on about Nigel Farage far too many times for my liking, Nigel Farage, he appeals to a lot of people, but everything he is saying is untested by power. And Keir Starmer is the Prime Minister, and I expect the Prime Minister to put the blinkers on, not listen to all the noise around him and just go, right, this is what I am going to do. There are going to be hard times ahead, but we have to do this to get through to make
He
things
said all
better.
of that as well. He did say all of that as well. And I think
what I'm saying is,
we do have to take.
We're all talking about the arguments between
But we have.
them.
I mean, I listened to the Today programme this morning with Nick Robinson. I'm sure you heard it as well, Colleen.
No, I've recorded it.
All right.
When I can't sleep.
And that was all they spoke about well, it wasn't all they spoke about. I take that back. It was a huge chunk of a 20-minute
But that's the
interview.
point.
And we're doing it as well.
Well, I know. I know, absolutely. And
But
that's what
the point.
I think generally people
And if
are
Keir
getting really
Starmer
fed up
hadn't
about.
mentioned him and just acted like he didn't exist, then maybe we wouldn't have had this to talk about.
I get it, there's an argument for that, but I think the other side of that is if you ignore Farage, you're also ignoring the people that say that
But I
they
don't
want
think
to
that's
vote
true
for
at
them.
all.
Anyway, I can't do this anymore because I'm too distracted by your lipstick. Why are you wearing that red lipstick?
Yeah, true.
I'm wearing red lipstick because you made me wear red lipstick.
Why am I getting the blame for everything today? I didn't. It's apparently apparently Taylor Swift has made red lipstick cool again.
Well, she's the second most iconic wearer of red lipstick.
And who's the first?
On the planet.
Who's the
Who
first?
do we
Is it
think
me?
is the first?
No.
It's Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
It's Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, but I mean, so it's like I remember back in the 80s. Do you remember the Robert Palmer video with the
girls all in black,
with all the black and the
red
blonde hair and so I was thinking, look, I thought that was such a cool look. So I went through that phase. And that was probably the last time I actually wore red lipstick
That was
because
the coolest video.
Look, they've got collagen.
We couldn't believe it was all women in a band.
Look at that, and I don't think they're actually playing the instruments.
I know that, but at the time.
But now I associate red lipstick with, as I get older, because I haven't got the same collagen, is I associate it with making my lips look like that. And you know when it starts to bleed into the sort of the lines.
It goes on your teeth.
Well, not if you put it on properly.
I do put it on properly, and then someone goes.
But what about the whole power dressing of that era as well? Because the red lipstick was just part of it, wasn't it? You know, women used to wear
Vampish.
suits and,
Yeah.
you know,
I like
big
it.
shoulders and... I don't know. I kind of feel a bit nostalgic for it.
Would you wear red lipstick now? Is it an age
but I've
thing?
never been able to wear a bright lipstick because it just looks weird on my face. It makes it all unbalanced.
Would
I
you
don't
wear
know.
it?
No, I find it really
on.
scary. No, absolutely not.
It's quite a
Let me
statement
put it on
colour,
for
isn't
you.
it?
Yeah.
You feel like you've got to... There's a
up to
whole
it.
outfit that's got to come with
Yeah.
it. You know, you can't just wear the... Look, I've got jeans and a shirt on.
Yeah,
and,
but you look great.
Yeah, but this looks sort
Oh,
of...
I like it.
But I think some of
Powerful.
those things are coming back into fashion now, like pencil skirts and those tight jackets. And you'll be getting out your red lipstick every day.
No, I won't.
Power dressing.
Well, does it make you feel different, though?
Well, I can't see it.
Right.
So...
Lucky. No, I'm
Yeah,
only
yeah,
joking.
But, yeah, I don't know. I feel it's a bit out there for me.
Yeah.
I prefer to be a bit more wallflowery these days.
Right. But is it a sexual colour?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it, Colleen? Have I upset you? What?
Where did that come from?
Well, no, but I think it is.
I think if you wore it on a date, a man will think, oh, game on.
Just
It's like stockings or
Red
black
lipstick
lacy
is just a
underwear,
Mac.
isn't it? It all kind of goes together in
Yes.
that sort of package.
Red lipstick and just a Mac.
Oh! Hey, now she's woken up. Now she's woken up.
So much better than politics.
She's also got leather trousers on.
Yes,
Yeah.
leather.
Get your buns out,
All right,
Colleen.
okay. Have you got any of that red lipstick?
I have. Would
I
you
think,
like some?
Colleen, you put it on in the break. Let's see what it looks like.
No.
Yes. Do we want Colleen to try on the red lipstick? Of course we do. Of course we do. We'll do that after. Can you do it without looking in a mirror?
Yeah.
I think that's such a skill. Women that can apply
have
lipstick
many
without looking in a
skills.
mirror.
62, well, not 62 years, 42 years of just putting on
Can
my makeup.
you?
Yeah, I know where everything is. Mascara,
Really?
everything.
God,
I used to do it when I was driving, but that was a very long time ago.
I would have it up my nostrils.